What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Wednesday afternoon and just sitting out here eating some lunch, and just wanted to make this video today because someone had asked me a question about depression and as far as whether a proabolic would be able to help out with any sort of depression. And obviously this question is stemmed towards more than likely Vegan Gains and his issue with depression. And like I said, I'm not no psychologist or anything like that. So I don't know what stems from why a person would be depressed, whether it's a chemical imbalance or so forth. But I honestly can say that taking a proabolic would have absolutely nothing to do with depression. Nor does it have to do with getting fresh air or just simply exercising more. But in this particular case, since this question is more or less geared towards as to why, the real question is, what is my opinion about Vegan Gains being depressed? So I'm going to go ahead and answer that instead. Why do I think Vegan Gains is depressed? Well, in my opinion, it's quite simple. I think the fact that, he goes around and makes people so miserable. He talks trash about people. He wishes that they have cancer. He wishes people death. I've seen him trash an 8-year-old boy. Just recently trashed some poor lady off the grid there, calling her overweight and fat. And in my opinion, when you spend all of your time and your resources making other people miserable, then in return, the universe is going to simply pay you back and make you just as miserable. In addition to that, I think that the high amount of violent video games that he actually plays, along with a wife that basically calls him a nigger probably every single day, really doesn't help much in terms of any type of depression issues. I would be depressed if I had to go and dedicate myself to ridiculing other people, to playing violent video games, and then having a wife that calls you a nigger practically every day. Heck, I would be depressed too, And here's my thing. Whenever you go out there and you try to make other people miserable, you're going to end up making yourself miserable. That is just the universe's way of paying you back for your transgressions here. You make other people miserable? Well, guess what? You're probably going to be miserable too. As they always used to say, what comes around goes around. And that's pretty much it there. I know this is very short, but, it doesn't, other than my personal opinion, there's not really much I can go on in terms of the reason why a person is depressed. But my honest advice is he needs to seek some psychological help, if he hasn't done that already. And that's all I got to say today, people. Take care.